Yes. Oh, God, it's all so intentional read those for us started. Russ of the West Ham Network, hope you're safe and well. Happy Friday. We have done another week, my friends. And obviously, we head to Goodison Park for the David Moyes derby tomorrow. But tonight, don't worry about tomorrow, it's all about tonight. West Ham under-21s versus Leicester City under-21s at Rush Green. £5 for adults, £1 for children. And if you bring your season ticket, you get in for free. Hopefully, it won't be rainy, and you'll enjoy it. And go and cheer on the boys. A number of, obviously, players will be playing tonight who have been called up to the England setup. So we're going to talk about that today, the international. So obviously after tomorrow, we then go into the international break, which you'll love so much, before we come back in April to play a plethora of games in April. We've got quite a few. So obviously we haven't got any more games for the next 2 weeks, but we've got plenty of content coming up with the West Ham Network. You can be assured of that. So we've had a few countries have announced their playing squad for the international groups stages. And I thought we'd just run through it quickly today. A number of obviously academy players have been called up to the youth team, particularly in the England setup. So let's start with the fall internationals so far. This will obviously increase as we get as more and more teams release their international lists. But so far, Edson Alvarez, he's been called up for Mexico. He's joined Javier Guerrera's 23-man squad for two crucial CONCACAF Nation League final matches. Meanwhile, Dinos Mavropanos, he will be joining up with his international teammates for an enticing two-legged UEFA Nations League playoff against Scotland. Scotland! To earn promotion to League A. Mavropanos' side must overcome Steve Clarke's former West Ham assistant manager, Steve Clarke's Scotland, who finished third in Group A, one behind Portugal and Croatia. Evan Ferguson, he's been called up, the 20-year-old. He's been called up to the Republic of Ireland Republic of Ireland 23-man squad for their two upcoming international clashes later this month. Elsewhere, Callum Marshall, currently on loan at Huddersfield Town. 9 goals so far in 38 games. He's going to be playing. He's been called up to the Northern Ireland main squad for their games. He'll be looking to add to his 8 caps for his country. They contest friendlies against Switzerland next Friday and Sweden on the following Tuesday. Christian Heggie, obviously currently on loan at Debrecen VCS in his native homeland of Hungary. He's been included in Hungary's senior squad for their Nation League playoff matches against Turkey, which is on the Thursday the 20th, as well as the Sunday the 23rd, I think. So plenty of, and they'll be added to, obviously maybe the French squad and very obviously Czech squad and things like that. They'll be added to, and we know that the likes of Thomas Souček and stuff will be going to them. I imagine Bowen as well will be called up to the England squad. Those squads haven't been released just yet. Elsewhere, looking at the kids, we've got a lot of English flags there, which is lovely to see. We have Caelan Casey. Caelan Casey, George Earthy, and Ollie Scarles have all been selected for the England elite squad, in essence, the under-20s, ahead of upcoming March clashes. Casey earns his third call-up of the season, having featured in all but one of England's 6 under-20 Euro elite fixtures this season. The young Lions going unbeaten at the top of the table. George Earthy, obviously currently on loan at Bristol City. It is also his third young Lions call-up as well. And having not featured at the international stage in the 23-24 season because of injury, Ollie Scarles makes a return to the young Lions setup, stepping up to join the under-20s. We know that he has, according to reports, been looked at to be fast-tracked, because obviously he's playing very regularly now for the first team. And I think it'll be a matter of time before he makes the quick step up to the 21s and then potentially, even though next season, up to the first team squad, quite possibly. Elsewhere, we've got Finn Herrick, our under-21 goalkeeper, and Lewis Orford. They've both been included in England under-19s squads to face Turkey and Portugal in qualifiers for this summer's under-19s Euro tournament. So that's where we are at the moment. As I said, we've got plenty more international teams to announce their squads, the likes of Czech Republic, for example. I imagine, obviously, the England squad, we're having an eye on that. I don't know whether, I imagine Ghana will have some games playing. The likelihood is we know that Lucas won't be called up to the Brazilian squad, as he will be in the midst of his hearing, which starts next Thursday. But lovely to see, particularly with the kids. Nice to see them being called up, and we'll have also representatives in the under 18s and 17 squads as well. The likes of Edge, Golan Beckis and stuff will be called up for their games, no doubt. But yeah, hopefully at lunchtime I'll try to do a live show ahead of the Moyes derby. Get your thoughts. And then we have Hammer's headlines. And also, don't forget, Rush Green tonight. Under 21 action. I imagine you'll see Kalen. I imagine you'll see Lewis. Obviously, you won't see Ollie. I imagine you see those two get some minutes tonight. I imagine even Kalen will probably captain the side, to be honest. But until next time, take care. Stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith. See you later. Potato. Much love. Bye-bye.